Hello, Cancer. Welcome to 7-Star Tarot. This is your October full moon reading. So the full moon is in Aries. It is on the 9th, which is tomorrow. I'm recording this on October the 8th. Not sure when you're going to see this, but as with most tarot readings, this is, of course, timeless. And this is for you if you have Cancer in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, or in any other placements. So, I have already asked for guidance from Spirit to help me interpret the messages which come out, and there hasn't been a pre-shuffle today. I've been away for a while. I've been on holiday. Been busy. Hopefully I'll be getting back into my tarot readings now. So what are the messages here, please? We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. And what else do we have? We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, our current situation. So should we look at this now, or should we get some more cards? Okay, we have a story. Okay, so 9 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is about stress, tension, anxiety, fear, anxiety, worry. Worry to do with equal give or take, give and take, equal give and take. 8 of Pentacles is working on something. In the reverse, something not working, not wanting to work on something anymore. After anxiety, giving a lot to a situation. The anxiety of giving a lot to a situation. And on one side we have anxiety, on the other side we have somebody not working on it, not putting in the effort, not being diligent. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is about charity, donations, giving, give and take, balance in relationships. So due to a lack of, so we have a relationship here. This reading is about a relationship where there was concerns about equal give and take. Actually, in this 6 of Pentacles, I know the camera's not going to focus, but one of the ladies only is receiving all of the tea, and the other lady is just waiting there. So the lady that's waiting there is the one who's in the 9 of Swords, anxious, upset, feeling like she's being watched somehow, feeling like she has all these eyes on her. Whose eyes are they? Is she being watched, or are these eyes part of her? These are all parts of her. It may have been a sense of like all these different parts of you were not kind of watching this situation, feeling all these different emotions about this situation, this relationship, where this other person just refused to give, would not work on it. In the upright, the 8 of Pentacles is very devoted, very giving, but to the craft, to working on the craft. But in this situation, the craft is, of course, the relationship. In the reverse, there's no efforts put in. There's no long-term investment by this person. And so in weighing up, in balancing the pros and cons of this relationship, or the balance of this relationship was out. One person was clearly giving much more, and almost to the degree to that this person in the 9 of Swords was sleepless nights. She's in bed, this lady. She's in bed, but she can't sleep because all of these different parts are feeling all of these different emotions. And, none of these emotions look great. They're sort of like, it's very much anxiousness about the lack of giving in the relationship. So then we have the Four of Swords, resting, recuperating. We have the Devil, after dealing with someone potentially who had addictions, or after feeling like you were pulled into someone's web. You see the Devil here, she's on the mushroom and she's kind of hiding her true nature. Her true nature is actually a spider, but the spider has made itself look like part of the mushroom. And look, all the spider webs are all around. So she wants to catch you in a web, and she's doing so through deceit. What are the little cherries about? Oh, look at the sweet things that I have to offer you. Look, but actually this mushroom is very toxic. I forget its name now. I was speaking about it the other day. This mushroom is actually a toxic mushroom. So actually, if you knew your mushrooms, you'd realize that this wouldn't be an attractive, an attractive proposition. But if you didn't know what you were looking at and you weren't educated in the science and art of mushroom identification, you wouldn't know that this is one of the most toxic and also actually one of the most hallucinogenic mushrooms that is available, particularly in the United Kingdom. I don't know if it's available elsewhere. You can find this in a field. You can process this to be able to use as a hallucinogenic mushroom, but in its natural state it's extremely toxic. So this is an extremely toxic person. Quite a hallucinogenic person, potentially, in some way. A person who's able to weave webs of hallucination while offering a seeming gift of a fruit. But she's gonna mess you. She's gonna fuck you up. Look at her face. Her face is like, yeah, look how attractive I am. You want me. And then you go there, and then she just ties you up in the web and probably eats you for dinner. So yeah, you were resting. You're resting after dealing with this, because you didn't know how to identify your mushroom, did you? Unfortunately, Cancer. Because you were too giving, I assume, given that we're doing a reading for Cancer. That's a pretty safe bet, isn't it? Cancer is very giving, wants to give all of their heart, all of their love. Because maybe you saw the good in that person, but it's not a person, it's a spider. And it's trying to fool you by pretending it's something it's not, even though the thing it's actually trying to pretend that it is toxic. So get your head around that one. But anyway, we have the Hermit. So the rest and retreat, the Four of Swords, relaxing, needing to take a rest after this, and the Hermit needing to withdraw from the world, in order to develop the wisdom, the inner wisdom that comes only from self-isolation, the inner wisdom that comes from self-isolation and removing yourself from all external stimuli, all any external influences. She can't be touched. Look, she's on a tower in the middle of the ocean. She can't be touched, but she has her own light. And with her light, she is fishing. So what is she fishing for with her light? Well, firstly, she is providing light to these ships so that they know that she is there. Possibly they could use her as a landmark to be able to navigate easier. But actually, this is a mermaid, look. So this mermaid has withdrawn herself from the ocean. There we go. The mermaid has withdrawn herself from the ocean and she's sitting high on a tower. So the mermaid has become the fisherwoman, or the fisherman. I don't know what's politically correct these days. The mermaid has become the fisherman. So there's a role reversal here. So through the wisdom gained by withdrawing herself from her natural habitat. She's able to take on the role of something which would previously have potentially been of danger to her. And so through the process of meditation, basically, you may have found that you're able to kind of, put yourself maybe in the mindset of someone different and possibly be able to see the opposite point of view. And that, of course, is where wisdom arises from. If you can only ever see your own point of view, well, you're not very wise, are you? But if you can see from the point of view of somebody else or other people or from a higher perspective, that's where the wisdom comes from. But the wisdom only comes from this withdrawal from your natural habitat. So you may have felt that you needed to withdraw from the situation. You needed to gain perspective on it. And through that time of withdrawal, that you then achieved some level of wisdom. And you may not think or consider as of yet that you have achieved that wisdom, but you probably are at least on the path to doing it, or maybe you have already. Who knows? Only you know your story. So the Five of Cups in the reverse. In the upright, the lady sees the flowers drifting down the stream and she laments their loss, forgetting the fact that she still has two of her own and concentrating on the three that have gone. So there is a sense of regret, potentially a sense of grief over what's lost. But in the reverse, there's a desire to leave that grief behind. Maybe you've already grieved the loss because you saw this person for their true colors. When you rested yourself and recuperated and removed yourself from this energy, and you went and took yourself out of your normal environment, took yourself away from everyone for long enough to gain the wisdom to see the devil for what it truly was, which is a toxic, vampiristic kind of energy, you were then able to let go of the grief, because really, why would you be sad that this person has gone? Why did I say has gone? We haven't had anything saying that they've gone. But I feel like because you've become aware and because you've let go already of the grief, you've already grieved the loss of this person, so clearly they're long gone. The Temperance. But it was in the reverse. So Temperance is all about balance. About the lady has this red umbrella above her. This umbrella is almost like a kind of channel that she rests under and receives her information about her divine purpose. And she knows that her divine purpose is to rest, to relax, to be in balance, and to allow her path to unfold in a natural way. In the reverse, there could be a loss of balance, maybe due to the new situation that you find yourself in, or it could be a fear of a loss of balance, or it could simply refer to the place that you were in, that this devil put you in, this Nine of Swords, anxious situation, anxious mindset, resulting from seeing the imbalance in a relationship where someone else was not giving what they really should have been giving. So I think we start now with the Temperance on this story. Why is the Temperance in the reverse? Why is the Temperance in the reverse? Why the loss of balance? Because the grief has been let go of, and there has been time to self-reflect. With the Hermit, oh dear, what's happened here? This is a big story, so let us look. We have the Two of Cups in reverse, the loss of a soulmate, a potentially happy relationship, or a relationship that was perceived to potentially be happy. The Seven of Cups in the upright is about too many decisions, indecision, not being able to decide. Seven of Cups in the reverse is realizing that none of the options are any good, or the perceived options within the relationship were no good, leading to the Queen of Swords. A grieving to a degree, but the Queen of Swords is already grieved. She's turned the Five of Cups upside down. The grief process is complete. And now, basically, you better not fuck with her because she will cut your head off. But she's looking to the future. She's looking very intelligently at her options. Seven of Swords. Seeing with this clear vision and sight that there was deception at play. That she was dealing with a Knight of Wands in the reverse, somebody who would be in and out, somebody who was not reliable, somebody who was ruled by the needs of the moment, the desires of the moment, someone with no staying power. The Hanged Man in reverse. The Four of Swords again, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands. What is this story about? The Hanged Man in reverse. Feeling that things are against you, or feeling not able to discern the wisdom from a situation where you were. The Hanged Man is about patiently waiting, knowing that the wisdom is coming. The Hanged Man in reverse is wondering why this situation has to drag on so much. Feeling like you're forced to be in a waiting position. Not wanting to wait anymore. You decided that you didn't want to wait anymore. You had to rest, Four of Swords again. You had to retreat so that your heart could heal. Leaving behind the feeling of being made to wait for someone else to pull their finger out with being able to give you what you needed. Sick and tired of waiting for someone who's not working on the relationship, someone who's deceptive, realizing that the option wasn't a good one. Being trapped in your head about it with the Eight of Swords. Retreating, resting, but still feeling mentally trapped about the situation, mentally bound. And then we have this, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Interesting. So we have a matched pair, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Two people, passionate, very capable, probably both quite attractive. A new soulmate, both in the upright, so this indicates someone different. A lion there, courage, strength, honor, and the Queen, independent, self-assured. Neither of these people are too bothered about what other people think of them. They're very capable of influencing others, but they influence others through being their own selves, both capable of making money, being successful in worldly affairs, but these two particularly the Queen, more interested in... She's kind of lighting a spark from her own hand, and he's holding his torch, so more interested in the process of lighting the fire, bringing one's sole purpose to life is what I'm getting there. Bringing one's sole purpose to life. And then we have the Two of Pentacles in the middle. Why is the Two of Pentacles there? That's what I want to know, because the Two of Pentacles is about juggling. Oh, it's about balance. Juggling. Not really juggling. She is juggling, but she's... The Two of Pentacles is about... I mean, here, she's balanced. She's having to balance spirit and the material, actually. That's what that's about. She's having to balance the spirit and the material. So how does this relationship come about? Or how can this relationship be balanced in terms of the spiritual and material? Can we clarify the Two of Pentacles? Let's find out a little bit more about this. Two of Swords in the reverse, knowing that this is the way to go, after having made the choice to move in a different direction. Two of Swords in the reverse. The Two of Swords in the upright, she doesn't know which bird wants to go in the house, which is her hat. But in the reverse, she knows which bird she wants. And only one of them can go in. Oh, Ten of Swords. Oh, Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, why? Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. Why? Ten of Swords. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, what else? Okay. This is anxiety. Anxiety caused by not wanting to be trapped anymore. By the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone who could be very abundant but actually ends up very materialistic and selfish. Someone who could be very giving, who could be a great leader, really. Someone of great abundance, but who decides to keep all of their wealth for themselves. They want to hold on to it. And so this is the person you are dealing with, and it caused you a great deal of anxiety, tension, and stress. Feeling attacked by this person, and no longer wanting to be trapped in the cage that this person wants to put you in. This person, this King of Pentacles in the reverse, who doesn't want to let go, refuses to let go, refuses to transform and to change, refuses to accept the truth that they have been now left out in the cold by you. Wanting to come out of being left out in the cold and causing you stress and tension in the process of doing so. But regardless of that, you have the Ace of Pentacles. There we go. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Something new, growing. Something that requires nurture. A blessing from the earth, if you like. Abundance. The beginning of abundance. In this pair, in this partnership, this Queen of Wands and King of Wands. Very interesting. I mean, do we need to know anything here? This is just kind of summarizing your existing situation, you know? Okay, we will. We'll go to the future a little bit. What do we need to know about the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, this future? We've seen the past. Do you want to Show us something about the present moment. What is required? Temperance. Balance is required. Balance in what? Ace of Swords. Truth, knowing, understanding, integrity, belief. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Four of Cups in the reverse, Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Balance in the mind. The Ace of Swords is knowledge, truth, knowledge of the truth. Thank you. Knowledge of the truth and being balanced. But the Temperance is also the angel. So you should know that you have the angels watching over you and you have truth coming, even if you don't feel clarity. If you don't, if you don't feel clarity. If you don't feel clarity right now, it is coming, and the angels will help you with it. You've moved from the Page of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Someone who was dreaming about something new, dreaming of love, really. Thinking that it would only happen when pigs fly. You've got a flying pig here. You probably can't see because the camera's not very good, but the pig is flying. Dreaming, hopeful. And then the Queen of Cups, someone who's achieved it. Someone very loving. Someone connected, fully connected to her heart space. Feeling the love of the universe and all that's around her, knowing that she has a full cup of love to give. Four of Cups in the reverse, giving up on the boredom of the whole thing, of waiting around, of not being satisfied with any of the options that are available, because your soul partner is here. If they haven't come in yet, then they will be arriving very shortly. After the feeling of balance and clarity and truth comes in, and a recognition that you've evolved and changed, and you're not left out in the cold anymore. You're not feeling impoverished and taken from. You're not feeling like there's a door you can't get into because you've realized the key's there and you put the key in the door. What do the angels have to say? Honor your feelings. Oh, there's a lot there. Do we want to read all of these? I will read out the cards, but I will only read from the book, one of them. So, honor your feelings, Archangel Hanael. Express your creativity. Peace and harmony, Archangel Raguel. I should read the prayers as well, shouldn't I? So honor your feelings, Archangel Hanael. Thank you, Hanael, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. You can say these prayers as I read them out if you like. Express your creativity. Thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. Peace and harmony, Archangel Raguel. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. Count your blessings. Thank you, universe and angels, for the blessings in my life. I think it's sort of between creativity and peace and harmony, this one, isn't it? Should we just read both of them? Why not? Let's go crazy. Express your creativity. You are a creative being, and the angels are encouraging you to tap into your gifts so that you can share your talents with the world. These can go beyond an art form or even music, as you are constantly creating your life. You are being handed a blank canvas by the angels and encouraged to paint what happens next. Creative energy is flowing through you right now. Take some time to express this divine gift that you have. You are an artist with a phenomenal ability to create your life in the light of your Creator. In order to take the next step, you are being encouraged to paint it or write or sing about it. Bring it into creation in a loving, expressive way. And then we have peace and harmony. A wave of harmony is being washed over your life right now. Please trust that the angels are here to help you to resolve any conflicts that have been disturbing your inner peace at this time. Take time to surrender to God and the angels any concerns you have about any conflicts or arguments, and allow them to lovingly guide you to peace. The angels are asking you to stand down from any conflicts that are going on in your life right now. Stand down. Take a step back and allow the angels in so they can help restore the peace. They want you to know that they are aware of your challenges and the concerns you have, but until you trust them, nothing can change. Take heart. The angels of peace are here now, and they're encouraging you to let them bring the matter to a fair and peaceful conclusion. Raguel's name means friend of God, and he is the angel of harmony. He works very closely with those who call on him to bring an end to conflicts and challenges. He helps us to remember the importance of relationships, both romantically and personally. It's important to have good people around us. Raguel is one of the angels of justice, working closely with Michael and Zadkiel to resolve situations fairly and for everyone's highest good. Call on him for help in creating harmonious bonds in your relationships. Well, I would highly recommend that you go and do a prayer for Archangel Raguel, because this guy sounds like the dude, basically. I think that pretty much wraps this reading up. It's long enough at 33 minutes. So I hope this reading was helpful to you, Cancer. And I will see you next time.